So today my husband and I, we've just found out that we've lost a court case that we've been fighting for the last 18 months. And we've invested $100,000 into fighting this case. It was our nest egg for a deposit for a house, and the case was worth about $400,000 to us. So we have effectively lost $500,000 today, and I'm really shocked at how calm I feel about it. I mean, I'm smiling as I say it because while we were waiting for the lawyers to call us with the verdict, my husband and I, we just held each other's hand and just reminded each other of how abundant we are and how, how grateful we are for everything that we have in our lives, the people that we have, mostly like that gratitude for our own connection to self, that self-love, and then the love for one another, our beautiful sons, our family. We've got so much support. We've got this beautiful network of friends and family that love us, and that is true wealth. That is true wealth. And when we heard the verdict, we just were like, okay, life, thank you for that reminder that that happiness doesn't lie in things outside of ourselves. It lies in here. And just to be able to recognize all that abundance and to feel so much gratitude for what we have. And it's so funny because I've been on such a process with this over the last 18 months. This whole court case has made me face all my fears around money, my feelings of lack, my insecurities. You know, there has been some pretty hairy times through this last 18 months where a side of me has come out that I have been shocked at. But it's been a healing time to feel all of those emotions and to get to the place where I was able to hear that news today and not feel in lack, and not feel angry or resentful or in fear, but rather it's just like, okay, this is the result. And what has helped me with that, because prior to that, I was so invested in getting a house. I felt like, okay, if I just had a house, if I had some land underneath my feet, some bricks, that was going to look after me, that in my old age, I'd have something that I could, that was my security. And just really realizing in the past 18 months that security does not come from outside of ourselves. It comes from this connection to heart space, connection to self, connection to source, connection to love. And this court case has helped me to discover that, amongst other things. I mean, one of probably the best teachers has been my husband. When I came to him a couple of months ago and said that I wanted to go to LA and do this course on my own evolution and self-growth, and I said to him, I said, we're already spending all this money on this court case, and this is another big chunk of our house deposit, and really we should probably be saving this for being able to buy our house. And he just turned to me and looked at me and said, Marie, you're going to be living here for the rest of your life. I think it's worth the investment. And I love him for that because it was such a healing moment for me, just to hear that. And he's so right, and he's one of my best teachers, that this is where we live. We don't live in the bricks that surround us. We live in here. And if we have a good relationship with ourselves and we love ourselves, really doesn't matter if we own the house that we're living in. It doesn't matter where we're living. It doesn't matter where we are in the world. We take our home with us. And so that has been, a wonderful lesson. And the other thing that I would say to him in the last 18 months, so many times I've said to him, we're gambling everything. We could lose it all. We could lose it all. And I realize now that that's not possible. I've lost nothing today. I have really lost nothing, because all of those things, they're outside of myself. And if you're invested in those things, your house, your job, your car, what you own, then you can lose them. And if you're getting your worth through them, but if you again are just invested completely in yourself and your own growth and your heart space, and you can never lose that. It's there always. So yeah, I'm feeling like I'm just so grateful for all the abundance in my life and for this beautiful connection to self and source that looks after me no matter what happens in my life. I can sit in the face of losing $500,000 and smile because I know it's not who I am. I know it's not who I am. So yeah, I just wanted to share that today.